Hi, folks. This is A.J. Bernard. I'm the pastor at Frankfort United Methodist Church in Frankfort, Ohio. I just want to make a quick video because I keep seeing people arguing that my salvation is based on my obedience. And I'm not arguing against obedience. I absolutely think that we should obey out of gratitude, right? But I want to look at Matthew chapter 19 and verse 24. It's a very familiar verse for everyone. Jesus is speaking. He says, "Again I tell you, it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God." Now, let's stop trying to make this verse say something that it doesn't say. And let's allow the verse to say what it does say. It is not talking about a narrow gate in the wall of Jerusalem that a camel would have to get down on its knees to crawl through. That's dumb. That's not. There's no archaeological evidence for such a gate existing anywhere. This verse is talking about an eye of a needle, a literal eye of a sewing needle. A needle so small that you pass it through you put the thread through you sew with it, right? It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God. What is Jesus saying here? He's not saying we need to juice all of our camels, grind them up and squirt them through the eye. No, he's saying this is not a thing that you can do. How do we know this? Because we keep reading. Verse 25 says, "When the disciples heard this, they were greatly astonished, saying, 'Who then can be saved?'" And then the answer is wonderfully enlightening. Jesus looked at them and said, "With man, this is impossible. But with God, all things are possible." If we were talking about a narrow gate in the wall of Jerusalem, then this would not be impossible with man. It would just be really hard to do. What Jesus is saying is that your wealth and your obedience and your hard work doesn't get you into heaven. It's not it. Now, this is, of course, again, not permission to go out and sin. We obey out of love, not out of fear. The reason we don't go out and sin wantonly is not because we're free from that responsibility, but rather because we want to please the one who has given himself for us. We obey out of love, not out of fear. Any Christian who says that they obey because they're afraid of hell is obeying for selfish reasons. And that's not what God has called us to. Have a great day.